Good morning and welcome to Hotchkiss at Home. We're not doing anything super special today. It is Monday morning and the boys are getting up and getting ready for school, and I am going to make eggs in the 10-inch pan. I've already cracked them, and I'm just going to show you guys a really cool way to use the mix and chop. So what I do is I break the yolks, and I have a gas stove, so we're on low. I turn the pan on and I add a little bit of oil from my spritzer before I add the eggs, and then I add the eggs, and I keep it on low. There you go. You guys can actually see the flame right down here. I keep it on low. I also try not to leave things in the pan. So I use my spoon holder that came with my Pampered Chef utensil holder kit. So I let these cook nice and slow. It also prevents them from cooking unevenly, and it also helps to retain that fluffiness. So if I'm cooking faster or I'm on a different timeline, then I use some milk or some cream so that I can beef them up a little bit. But for just everyday getting up, going to school, if I have the time, I get up early and I start fixing the eggs. So we're gonna let it cook for a little bit. And then once we start to get a little bit of that white coloration going, then I will show you the trick that I use with the mix and chop. Hey, welcome back. Okay. So we have a little bit of that white coloration that I was talking to you about. And so what I do is I will take the mix and chop, and I just want you to see what's going on. So I'm gonna pick you up really fast. I'll try not to squeeze too hard. There we go. Okay, so I take the mix and chop, and what I do is I scrape it around the bottom like this. So I'm making contact with the entire bottom of the pan. And I just stir it around. So normally I would do this with a spatula, and I would allow the cooking surface to be re-exposed to uncooked egg by using the spatula. But what I found by using the mix and chop, I knock it off every once in a while, is that the mix and chop will pick up the cooked parts because they're more solid, leaving the uncooked parts to be exposed to the surface of the pan. So once this starts going, it happens pretty fast. And I just spin, spin, spin. Sometimes I'll write the alphabet in here. Depends. I used to call these this style of eggs because I let it cook a little bit so that there's white mixed in with the yellow. I used to call them McDonald's eggs, and then I was like, wait a minute. If I'm gonna be a brand hoe to anybody, I'm gonna be a brand hoe to myself. So these are not McDonald's style eggs, they're Mama style eggs. And it's a Hotchkiss at Home signature dish. Feel free to borrow the title. And again, I keep it on low, so we're not gonna burn anything. Everything's gonna cook nice and evenly. Spin, spin, spin. Tap, tap, tap. I also have a little bit of OCD, so when it starts to get towards the end, I really try and like make sure I scrape everything off the bottom before it cooks on there and becomes dry. For no other reason than I just like to have the clean surface. There's no culinary reason for it. I'm just crazy. So, mix and chop, 10-inch pan, 7 a.m. mom style. I hope all of you are enjoying your day. Thanks for hanging out with Hotchkiss at Home. I'm Rita Hotchkiss, the high-heeled housewife and your host. Have a great, excellent day.